You're sort of, attendance on session days versus non-session days.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna pull you guys out in like 2 minutes, alright?
Like, oh, we need to bring people back. So working
A better setup is
it's not the government's lack of information. We're doing our job. We should just based on our locations. Now, issues are circle. Sure. I'm sure the same as your guys. It's mainly if not yeah, but so that's not.
I think
If you could make one investment non-related.
sometimes I have been when I want like, tickets for something on one fund versus the other. Choose what fund.
I might.
Alright guys, let's go out to the corner please. Just hang out there. Yeah.
I can make sure that we have good products to offer.
Right here. They're gonna do a thing right here.
Then we'll walk over to Anna Rose and do a guy over there.
It's up to you.
They were gonna move that table in the front.
You want me to carry it?
I'll bring it.
Yeah.
catch up in a few minutes, okay? Where do you go?
We'll go right here.
Okay. Yeah. So, is there a way to cut through here?
There's a little dining room. There used to be the connection between the old cafe and the casino.
Okay.
So this is just a bit where we go in and out. We go inside.
Right.
Yeah, they cleaned that off and they separated the buildings.
So what will you expand your kitchen or more?
The kitchen is much larger in this restaurant, so we'll clean it up and we'll move the kitchen over to this side.
Got it.
Open up like an entry between the two.
That's great. Where will the entrance be? Here or still?
Both. We'll have an entrance here, we'll have an entrance on the side.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Much better. Front.
Yeah. Good for you.
So we've got to do some redecorating.
Good for you. This is what we're talking about. These guys are betting on us. We got to make sure we are. Yeah. Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're the man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
Let's get it.
These guys are great.
We're gonna go to that corner if that's easiest for you. All right.
Thank you. It looks like Angel's going to go get a spot right now.
First one I missed in a while, but like just to show you how serious this is. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good. Thank you. We're gonna head down this way.
Okay.
Ice, yeah, thanks.
I can't walk backwards because it's ice. Just a place where I can bring my kids, have an affordable meal, and grab ice cream, cupcakes, right like that. And then it becomes a cool experience. Right.
You're good.
Watch.
I got it.
No worries. Yeah, all good here.
Be careful, man.
Just hang outside for me, guys. Let us go in first.
Hey guys. How are you?
Excuse me, guys.
You guys can feel free to come in here in a second once this doorway opens up here. Alright, go ahead. As long as it isn't around me.
You gotta meet Secretary Higher State. He was Groundhog Day at 3 o'clock.
know, we have 2 15-minute parking spots that are nice. Definitely convenient. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like without that, I mean, it'd be even worse.
So who's coming in here? Folks grabbing coffee in the morning.
A lot of, I'd say like 70% of ours. Yeah.
Well, I think it'll be
That's why we're seeing that we're going to see my broad.
Yeah. The more I work from home, so like selfishly, I totally understand a lot of people would love to stay home, but if you want to support the local economy, especially in a city like Harrisburg, it's so beautiful. You have to have people working. You know, like and the housing is another thing. Not as many residents down here as a lot of downstairs.
Part of what we're
We have a lot of people come in and say like, what's there to do? And I really don't have like, there's not like too many like activities. There's not like a ton of shops, which is your strawberries for so it's a little bit of
I worked in the service for 6 years. You gotta know that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really excited about the positive space. Like it's needed for sure, but you know, like something.
Well, we are listening loud and clear. The fact that you guys have invested here, stuck with us, we now have the responsibility. All your state reps, we're all working.
they come in frequently.
Oh yeah, yeah. We host a ton of meet and greets and visitors here.
I need like a cookie or something. What do we got here? I'm gonna toast with a cookie. This might be a
Yeah,
little
it's a big bite.
Oh, that looks perfect. Here, this is on me. No.
I got it.
I want a cookie.
I like both are older.
Yeah, we've gone. This is my 4th year in a row. It was a bit small this year. It's just so cold. Sunday night, and I was like,
You were the big speaker.
what's this week?
Thank you.
Yeah. Here.
Let me pay, not all right, come here. Cheers. Fork for a cookie? What is he, Simon?
Yeah.
Ready? Cheers, guys. Cheers. We're trying to help you. Yeah, great. How long have you worked here?
So I worked here for a little bit more than 5 years. I started whenever COVID happened, and then moved out over September of last year. In the spot.
Chatting will be gagging.
Okay, so keep it in either, like, we have Thursday, Friday, like,
Sorry.
How's it going?
I'm in everybody's way. Good, how are you? Good.
Good. You guys been shooting this way?
But Scott, they make it happen first, and then I'll get them over here.
Oh, really?
No cookie for you.
No cookie for me. Not today. Yep, yeah.
So they're doing like a the Mardi Gras celebration soon. That'd be great. We've been to yeah, I mean, we're willing to open for stuff whenever they're
Thank you for sharing. Gosh. Okay, I'll take one. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. She said, please don't be.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to both of you. Yep. You guys know you stick much, right?
I love it here.
You can get as fed as you can be.
I used to. I live in Hershey now.
You're going to be right there. Oh, we're going to turn around. We're going to be right here.
Not very 20-something friendly.
No, right.
That's okay. Uh-huh. See, whenever they put in hula.
No worries. That's all right.
Yeah, that's one next door, right? And they put something else in there. They got a list.
Just thought the food was better.
Yeah, exactly. It's very hit and miss. But I do love this, like, Hershey rolls the sidewalks every 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
People coming out late. They stay open.
Go there sometimes, hang out there at the bar. Yeah.
I gotta bring it back to the staff. Oh my God, look at that. Tiger, that's your second groundhog.
I don't think it would be practical to do
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't sure if anyone had like a stand or anything.
No,
One of
Carmine
those
from
things.
ABC 27 isn't here.
I know.
That man has
I
all the
know.
gadgets.
He has all of them.
Carmine Chicatano.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Tell him I said hello.
Will do.
He's gonna be like,
He's awesome.
yeah, he's right here.
I didn't know he had the same last name as our other photographer we had here. He left now, but
down, then maybe going over the Sorry.
I'm sorry, what were you just saying?
oh no, we had a photographer. Maybe just so popular Italian.
He was somewhere else.
I feel betrayed, Howard.
I don't have anything to fit in at 2:30.
Jackson, if I had $5 every time I hear
Were you talking to Pittman later? Or did you talk to him already?
I have not talked to him yet. I have him on my show this week.
Oh. We're talking at like 2:30.
Yeah. I talked to Costa earlier. And talked to Matt.
All right, you guys ready? Yep.
Hey guys. Secretary. Come on over here, guys.
You may hold that for you, Dennis?
If you would, that'd be great.
Zach, I lost a bet.
What did you lose?
I thought there's no way you could still rock the T-shirt on a cold day like this. You pulled it off.
It's warming up. What are you talking
I
about?
thought you'd have to have.
It's going to get above freezing tomorrow just for your budget.
Oh, good.
That's how it works.
Well, it's good to be back at Anna Rose Bakery, and it's an example of the kind of folks who are betting on downtown Harrisburg, and we appreciate them, McGrath, Stocks, so many of the businesses that are hanging in there with us as we all work together to invest real time, focus, attention, and money on downtown Harrisburg. We're working together in a good way. We've got everybody rowing in the same direction. All the political nonsense is out the window, and folks are communicating well. And we're putting together a comprehensive plan that this downtown area has not seen in really decades, and plan to make some announcements on that hopefully over the course of the next few months here. But I just want to thank the business owners for hanging with us. And I want to say a special thanks to Representative Madsen, Representative Davidson, and the great Senator Kim, who have really been shepherding this for us and pushing hard to ensure that we all are working in common purpose. And of course, the great leadership of Secretary Siger, designating members of his team to be the point people for downtown Harrisburg is really important. And just to show you how serious Secretary Siger is about this, he was with Phil this morning in Punxsutawney. It was -7, I think, this morning, and now he's here. This guy's working really, really hard across the Commonwealth, but especially here in Harrisburg. So I'm sure you got a bunch of questions. Let's start with anything about Harrisburg, and then happy to open it up to other things for me or any of the reps or the secretary.
Do you anticipate in your budget proposal setting aside money, kind of doing what you leveraged in Pittsburgh for Harrisburg?
We have dollars available for Harrisburg. What we need is a comprehensive plan, and it needs to involve not just state dollars, but it needs to involve a commitment from the local government, and most importantly, it needs to involve private sector capital as well. We're working closely with our private sector partners, as we did in Pittsburgh, as we're doing in Chester, as we've done in other areas, and they're an integral and important part of this. So dollars will not be the thing holding us up. We need a plan, we need concrete action, and that's what we're working for now.
I know parking is a big issue here. Do you know how much it would cost for the state to buy out that bond or the parking situation?
Yep. Look, our team is looking really closely at the parking situation now as part of really an all-of-the-above look at what it's going to take to help downtown Harrisburg move forward, and we'll have more to say about that in the future.
Well, what are the kind of things a governor or state can do for an individual city like Harrisburg?
Exactly what we've done in other cities. Bring people together, as we did just about 2-3 weeks ago when we all met in my office. That was, I think, the first time private sector, public sector all came together for a sit-down meeting where we all agreed we were going to work in common purpose together. So first is convening. We've done that. The second is overseeing these breakout sessions, if you will, or these subgroups that Secretary Siger and his designee, Deputy Secretary Sarah Spisak, have been working together to answer some of these individual questions, including the parking issue that Tom raised, along with other issues. When we reconvene very soon here, it will be how to build on that work that's been done in between and carry forward. We also have brought together the private sector in a way where they've not been organized before to leverage some investment, and then we'll put together a funding package that addresses the very real needs we have here in downtown and what's going to help us grow in a really thoughtful, strategic way that bring people back downtown to live, work, and play here.
Have they talked to you about getting the state workers to come back full-time? And by full-time, that's 5 days a week, not 3 days a week.
It's come up in some meetings, and we've increased our commitment to that. We've ordered more state workers to come back on a more regular basis. So we certainly recognize the Commonwealth has a responsibility there, and we're meeting that.
Governor, with the dysfunction in the city and the delays in the Broad Street market, are you confident that they can carry out this plan that is coming to your desk soon?
I made very clear that I was not going to tolerate any political nonsense, that everybody was going to be working together. Whatever differences they have on other political issues are of no interest to me. We all have to be working together in common purpose here in downtown, and every single person around that table, elected and non-elected, committed to that very principle.
Having that meeting is an interesting, unorthodox thing for a governor to have for an individual city. What motivated you to call that meeting?
He's a resident.
Yeah, look,
We're all residents.
Go ahead, Senator, and then I'm happy to.
From one resident to another in Harrisburg, we care. We're here. And we want to see the city business owners do well, and we want the residents to have their input in it. It's incredibly important. We will see some changes this year. I'm confident about that.
Look, I'll just say one further thing. I'm happy to take your question. I've been coming here for over 20 years as a state lawmaker, attorney general, and now as governor, I get the privilege of living here. This community matters. It matters to me, and I may not have the same depth of perspective that someone like Senator Kim, a lifelong resident, and others have, but I care a lot about our capital city, and this capital city deserves better. And if I can convene all these folks together to make an investment and to begin a resurgence here, that's something I believe is a responsibility of mine, and we're going to work really hard at it.
How different was this visit from your past visit last month, and kind of what is the plan going to be looking like going forward as you kind of promise to continue coming here and reconvening with everybody?
You mean my visit to this bakery? Or, I mean, usually I don't bring you guys with me.
Downtown Harrisburg area.
I mean, look, we're here regularly. I don't have you guys usually with me here, but this is an area I want folks to see that I enjoy coming to. My family enjoys coming to. We enjoy the food here. We enjoy the fellowship. I want more people to come. But I understand that to bring more people here, we've got some work to do. And we've all got to work together to make that happen. That's why we're working so hard to develop this plan under the Secretary's leadership.
One more, guys. I get that you said you don't want any political nonsense. But with that said, there's a case being heard right now in Dauphin County courts between Mayor Williams, between City Council. It might even go to Commonwealth Court if they decide to carry it out further. I mean, how do you get past some of that? I know you told them, hey, we got to get past this, but what else can you do to get past
Look,
it?
I don't know the specifics of what they're battling about. I do know that we all care about downtown. And both the council president, the other elected leaders there, and the mayor all made clear that we were going to be working together on this and rowing in the same direction. Whatever other issues they have need to stay outside the context of this plan that we're putting together, and I'm confident we'll be able to do so.
Governor, you talked about you've been increasingly outspoken against some of the ICE operations happening across the country. Are there any plans to restrict ICE's access to some of the databases that they have access to?
We do restrict their access. I put out a letter from our secretaries last, I think Thursday or Friday of last week, explaining very specifically what we do and what we don't do as it relates to ICE. I think there's a lot of misinformation out there. Not accusing you of that by any stretch, but we wanted to put that information out there. We did. We've had really good conversations with those who I know are really concerned about this, and there's reason to be concerned. I think what we're seeing in Minneapolis is a violation of people's constitutional rights. What we're seeing in Minneapolis is a compromised and failed mission that needs to be terminated immediately. We need to have law enforcement working together in a thoughtful way that protects people's rights. I know as a former chief law enforcement officer of this Commonwealth, the most important tool, the most valuable tool law enforcement has is the tool of trust with a community. The federal government has eviscerated that trust in Minneapolis, and we're seeing the effect of that. People are less safe as a result of the operations of ICE in that city. Our job, fundamentally, president, mayor, governor, anyone, on the front lines, their job is to keep people safe, and what the federal government is doing is making people less safe in Minneapolis.
What about the correctional facilities that are contracted with ICE in Pennsylvania?
We don't house inmates on behalf, we don't house people on behalf of ICE. We don't carry out ICE directives. We don't question people's status on behalf of ICE. Pennsylvania State Police, Department of Corrections does not do that.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Governor.
Thanks. Have a great day. Buy some cookies while you're here.
Thank you.